Most people think getting out of debt is a math problem. They think they just need a better budget or a spreadsheet. They are wrong. Debt is not a math problem. It is a psychological war. It is an emotional loop designed by a system that profits immensely from your lack of self-control. Welcome to Mental Shield, where we decode the hidden psychology of money and human behavior. Today, we are looking at the psychology of debt and why your own brain is actively preventing you from getting out of it. Let's start with reason number 1: borrowed dopamine. When you work hard, save money and buy something, your brain releases dopamine, the reward chemical. You feel good because you earned it. But credit cards hack this biological system. When you buy something you cannot afford with a piece of plastic, your brain receives the exact same dopamine spike, completely bypassing the effort. You are getting the high of being wealthy without the sacrifice of building wealth. But just like any cheap drug, the high fades quickly, leaving you with a financial hangover. You are trapped in a cycle of borrowing dopamine from your future self, leaving your future self exhausted and broke. Reason number 2: ego protection. Mathematically, the fastest way to get out of debt is to drastically lower your standard of living. Sell the car, move to a smaller apartment, stop eating out. But psychologically, that feels like a public failure. Your ego is terrified of what other people will think. Admitting you need to downgrade means admitting you were living a lie. You were playing a character who had money, and now the curtain is falling. Most people would rather slowly suffocate under the weight of monthly payments than swallow their pride and admit they are broke. Your ego is literally bankrupting you. Reason number 3: the normalization trap. Humans are tribal animals. We look to the group to see what is acceptable. And right now, society has completely normalized living in the red. You hear it everywhere. Everyone has a car payment. Everyone has student loans. Everyone carries a little credit card debt. When the sickest people in the room tell you that you look healthy, you stop looking for a cure. Because everyone around you is drowning in debt, your brain categorizes your financial bleeding as normal. You stop fighting the fire because you think the whole world is supposed to be burning. Reason number 4: the illusion of progress. Credit card companies are not just financial institutions. They are masters of psychology. They invented the minimum payment specifically to manipulate your brain. When you pay that small minimum amount each month, your brain releases a sigh of relief. You feel responsible. You feel like you handled the problem. But it's an illusion. The minimum payment is mathematically designed to keep you in debt for decades. You aren't making progress. You are just paying a monthly subscription fee for your own poverty. They weaponize your desire to feel responsible against you. Getting out of debt starts with facing the psychological loops that keep you trapped. You have to stop borrowing dopamine and silence your ego. At Mental Shield, we decode these financial and psychological traps so you can see the game clearly. But the choice to break the cycle is entirely yours. If you are ready to keep seeing the uncomfortable truth about money and mindset, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.